Hey guys, it's Callum here, and today's video is going to be a 2007 Runescape video. I haven't done one of these in a while, which is pretty cool I suppose, and so it's a bit of a mix, a bit of a change, and so I thought you guys might enjoy this. And since I've recently returned after kind of a month of not playing too much, I've started playing old school again. And well, literally the release of God Wars kind of hyped me. I don't really have the stats at the moment to do God Wars, but just the actual fact of everyone being so hyped about it just kind of hyped me up a little bit, and it's made me want to play old school a little bit again. So I've kind of just started back up on old school, and I've just been doing little things and bits and bobs. So I thought I'd show you my bank and discuss my stats and what I'm doing and stuff. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Basically, I don't really have too big of a bank at the moment. It's just little stuff, to be honest, enough to get me by, and that I can have fun with and enjoy myself and train with. And so yeah, it's all pretty cool, to be fair. I've currently got 131k cash, which I'm actually pretty poor, to be honest, but it's enough I suppose. And then I've got all my food and runes at the top. Then I've just got various potions that I need often, like attack and strength parts, energies, anti-fires and prayer potions and stuff. And then I've got all my herbs and seeds and gems at the top as well that I get from randoms and bossing and other things that I do. And then literally after that first little bit there, it's just a complete mosh pit of screwed upness, and it's not organised in the slightest, which basically this is all just random stuff that I have scattered throughout my bank, like various throwing knives and other things like that. And it's just all there that I don't particularly use, or it's just quest items that I don't know if I'm going to need again, so I just keep just in case, and you never actually know. And then, we're slowly being towards the more important things now. I've got my initiate here, which is for Slayer, and then as we come to the bottom of the bank, this is the actual pretty much only important part of the bank. And here we are. This is generally where pretty much stuff starts to look interesting, at least. And I've got my rune defenders as well as my KBD head. Now, cool little thing about this was me and a friend of mine, Gary, were actually doing a bit of KBD in the hope of getting a what was it now? Visage. To kind of get rich quick scheme kind of thing, and instead of that I actually ended up getting a KBD heads, and this was not too long after old school was released as well, so I was actually one of the first people on old school to have a KBD head. I just haven't bothered to put it up in my house yet, so I always thought that was pretty cool, and I actually sent it into Chris Archie because in the clip I was kind of half asleep, and then when I got this I was like, holy shit, and I just kind of went crazy, and I was like, damn it, why wasn't this a Visage? That could have put me up so much then, because oh, it was crazy. But anyways, yeah, now we kind of move down to my rares and all the other cool stuff. So I've got my half jug wine, my Christmas crackers, my yellow party hat, red party hat, green party hat, white party hat, and I'm actually wearing a blue party hat on my head at the moment, as well as my Santa hat. And then I've just got my rune armour, which I occasionally use, and then I've got my full Torags. That's only about 1 mil at the moment, to be fair, but it's decent barrels armour, to be fair, so I use that to train and various other things. And then I've got my black mask, which I use for Slayer, which cool thing I'm doing for at the moment is I'm actually going for 53 Slayer, I think it is, for jellies, so I can farm jellies and farm the hard clues from them, and then I'm just going to do the clues basically for loots, and hopefully just as a source of income and money. And so that's kind of my plan at the moment and the goal as well. I'm actually going to try and get 80 strength over the next few days. I'm 77 at the moment, so I'm going to try and get 80 strength so I can actually tag along with a friend of mine, Jonathan, who he's got a team at the moment, and he's going God Wars and things. So he said if I get my stats up a little bit, then I can actually tag along with his team, and I can kind of continue on with my Road to Overdrive from God Wars series. A cool little idea I had about it was that I kind of do it over EOC and 07, so anything I get on 07 still counts towards it, and same with the EOC. And so I just thought that was kind of a little cool variation and twist into the series as well, so I thought that was pretty cool as well. By the way, my friend Jonathan actually does videos. His link to his channel will be down in the description, and so he's actually a really cool guy as well, and so I really appreciate him letting me tag along to God Wars and things. So you might be able to see a few Runescape God Wars videos out from me soon enough, so make sure you go check him out. He's a cool guy, to be fair. And as well, I've got my full Unholy book. Now, I actually got this at not too long after old school came out as well, and it cost me about 4 mil to fill out, and I don't have a clue why I filled it out because I hardly ever use it, but it cost me 4 mil, so it was just ridiculous, and now it's only worth a mil or two, like, even though you can't sell it, but it's craziness, and it's one of the most pointless things I just did because I had money at the time. And then I got my whip, which is like 1.4 mil at the moment. I'm buying that, so once I get 80 strength, I'm going to train up to 80 attack and defense, and then I'll probably sit at like 80 defense for a little bit, and then probably try and move on to maybe getting like 90 plus strength, and then I'll probably like take attack up with that as well, because at the moment I just kind of like want to get my not my HP and my combat level above 100, just so it's kind of decent that way. It's pretty nice, to be fair. And then I've got my glory and my rune boots, which is basic stuff. I'm probably going to upgrade to dragon boots over the next few days as well. I'll just wait for the price of them to crash down from like 600, 700k to about 300k, and they should probably sit around there, so that'll be pretty nice. And then I'll be going around looking at my snazzy rune boots, because if I do continue to play old school, my kind of goal is going to be like what it was back in the day, which was Nezi helm, full bandos basically, with my dragon boots and Sodoman sword. I mean, that was always the look that everybody went for back in the day, back at Green Spiders. When you saw somebody with it, it was just like, oh my god. And so that's kind of what I'm going for at the moment. So that's like my mini goal on 07, like a long term. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the bank wise. Like as I said, it's not too much. It's about 4.5 mil ish around there, 4.5 to 5 mil. Around there somewhere, and so it's not too much, but it's not too bad, to be honest, for what it is. It serves me well and does everything I need it to do, so I can't really complain. And I'll just quickly show you my stats as well. Now, the stats aren't the best. Literally, most of these are quest requirement stats, or just skills that I found easy to trained up on my own. And so, as I said, I'm going for 80 strength at the moment. I'm very nearly there. I'm just going to train them all up after, so I can go God Wars with Jonathan. And just, yeah, I'm also training the Slayer, as I mentioned earlier, and other bits and bobs. So, yeah, I've only got 985 total on this, but yeah, as I said, it'll slowly go up. And I'm planning on doing a little bit of Slayer later on it, so yeah, it's all good. But as for the 07 account wise, that's pretty much everything to do with it. My bank is about 4.5 mil, and my total level's 985. As you saw there, you've just kind of like learned about the goals and things. So there might be a 07 video or two in the mix at some point over the next few weeks. And so yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, click the like and have a nice day. I'll see you all later. Tonight.